What's up everybody, it's David and Abby here. This is the start of our flat belly challenge, and today's workout is going to be a great little combination of straight up ab drills and kettlebell drills that also challenge the core. We're going to quickly run down each of these moves, then we're going to be timing the set so we're working as you're working, okay? We got a couple different options for us. You should be good with a single swing weight and a press weight that you can handle, okay? So let's talk about the moves first and then we're gonna get working. So, Abby's gonna quickly demo the kettlebell swing, just show 2 or 3 reps, you know your swing. If you would rather do a one-handed swing, you could do that. That'll challenge the core a little bit more. 2-hand swing is perfectly fine, that's your 2-hand swing. Next move is called the roll-up. You're gonna grab a press weight, your legs are flat and out in a V. She's gonna hold the belt upside down, meaning when she's holding it, it'd be pointing to the ceiling. Great. She's gonna roll up. Just give me 1 or 2. So she's gonna roll up and then unroll, just like that. Great. So in the roll up, and you can stay on the floor because you're doing seated press next. In the roll up, your arms are locked out and they're gonna be right in front of your eyes the whole time. Okay. Next move is called the seated press. Now pace yourself on this one because we're doing one arm for 25 seconds and then later we'll go back to the other arm. So she's gonna pick it up. Her forearm's nice and vertical, her legs are flat and out in a V, and she's going to press straight up and down overhead. But I'm not going to have her wear herself out, because we're about to do it too. So, forearm's nice and vertical, thumb at the collarbone, she's going to press to lock out, and unpress back to here. Pace yourself on that one, or you will regret it. Next, we're doing plank. We don't need to show you a plank. Then we go back to the other arm for seated press. So we literally go seated press, plank, other arm seated press, and now we're on to side plank or teapot. So side plank, I'm going to be definitely doing that. It's my favorite. I love the way it cuts in on the sides, where a lot of women really want to get that hourglass look, not like a dude's boxy look, but even for dudes, I like the way it draws in the core. To me, you could work abs all day, but you're not going to get that nice little cut here, and you're not going to draw in the core unless you do something good for the sides. This is another one our ladies tend to love to do, what's called a teapot. So she's going to put her feet together. She's going to lower one shoulder and then pull and lower the other shoulder. That's called a teapot. It's kind of obvious why you put yourself up like I'm a little teapot. Now to be effective, the teapot really needs to be 35 pounds or more. I recognize you may not own 35 pounds or more. So the trick to do this is take your 2 press weights, hold them together, right? If you have 2 press weights, run your hand through the one, grab the other, and then now you've got more weight. Okay, so that's one way that you could at home, if you own at least 15-pound press weights, which you should, that's the lightest, you can stack them together and make 30 pounds. Feet together, lower and pull. And then our last move of the workout is a suitcase lunge. Your call whether you go with your press weight or your swing weight, and you're gonna, it's called a suitcase because you're holding it on one side like a briefcase or a suitcase, okay? So she's going to, you can put it down. She's going to hold it in her right and step back with her same leg. I'll remind you that when we get there, you go all the way down and then all the way back up again. I don't know why I was doing the Pledge of Allegiance during it, but that's that one. So I'm going to step all the way down and then all the way back up. All lunges, the imperative piece is that you stay nice and tall for me. Okay, I want you to imagine there's a pole in your spine and it's vertical at all times. This is not a lunge. This is how you end up with back problems, okay? If you have bad knees and you are not a lunger, you may do a squat where you hold it on one side of your body in a rack, this is called rack position, and squat for me, okay? So that's the moves for today. Everything is 25 seconds. The only time in between is going to be 5 seconds to switch. That pace might be very quick to change, but you'll be able to do it. Let's hang in there. It's a great little ab workout, so we're going to get started. All right, folks. So here we go, we're starting in 5 seconds with our kettlebell swing. Follow us for 25 seconds and begin. Remember, get your chest to the floor and then drive the hips forward. My eyes are always fixed straight in front of me on the wall across from me. Chest to the floor and pop. Where do your hands go? High in the crotch. 2, 1. Time, get on the floor. Legs are flat, out in a V. Ready? Roll-ups. Remember to keep that bell straight in front of your eyes the whole time. Keep it locked out up over your eyes the entire time. And really unstack your spine as you come down. 2, 1, and time. Stay on the floor, your legs are in the same position. Let's grab that bell, pick it up with your right arm, and go. Keep those feet wide and the chest up, all right? Keep that chest up and really push to the sky. Again, I reminded you, pace yourself on this one. I'm not really worried about doing more than 10 reps. 2, 1, and time. Get on your belly. We're planking. Ready, set, and go. All right, be honest on this plank. Keep that butt down. Keep that tailbone tucked. Keep that booty tight. 25 seconds is a short plank. Let's make it useful, all right? I want you to crank your palms together and squeeze that whole torso. A plank can be made a lot more useful if you tighten the entire core. Last couple seconds, and time. Sit back down, we're going back to the other arm. We're beginning now. Okay, pick it up with 2 hands, thumbs at the collarbone. Again, pace yourself. After this one, we go to side plank or teapot. I'll be on the floor with side plank, are you too?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll both be doing side plank. Or maybe just so somebody does teapot. I'll help us do that with you. And time. Hop up or lay down. And go. Alright, so if you're doing side plank, you gotta raise and touch. Raise and touch. If you can't do this, take your foot and your hand and cheat with me. Good? Flip. And time. Hop up. Suitcase lunge. We're gonna go half and half on this guy. Ready? Set. Begin. Last one, switch shots. Nice and tall on this lunge, remember? Keep your chest up. Should be facing that wall straight across from you. Last one, and time. We're gonna take a brief little 30-second rest, and we'll do round 2 of this guy. Okay? Good?
Good.
10 seconds. I'm gonna go one hand swing just to mix it up, do something different. You can do 2 hand or 1 hand. 1 hand if you know it. You do go lighter, go. Halfway. 2, 1, time. Down and roll up. Grab it by the handles, upside down, and begin. Really unstack that vertebrae on the way down. This is not a speed move. In fact, the more you hold it and unroll slowly, the more your abs are going to work. Last one. And time. Seated press. Sit straight up for me. And go. And time. Plank position, folks. Ready, set, begin. Cross that core for me. Make sure to keep that butt down, tailbone tucked,
and squeeze that core. If you squeeze your butt, your core's tight. Impossible to do one without the other. So keep that booty tight. And time. Seated position. This is probably the toughest one for most of you. Seated press. Unless you do a lot of overhead pressing. I love this workout because this is going to make you use your core to stabilize yourself. By the way, keep your hands up off the ground, right? No cheating. No using your hand for balance. We want your core to be your balance point. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and time. All right. I am tweaking the workout a little bit right now. We're going 20 seconds on these side plank and T-block because I thought 15 was too quick of a transition. Okay? So here we go. Ready, set, and begin. When I call halfway, we're switching sides. I'm making this 20 seconds on each side. Two, one, switch. And time. All right, suitcase lunge. I'll give you a halfway point. Keep that spine real tall. Ready, set, and begin. Okay, keep that spine tall. Get that knee, that back knee, get it down to the ground. It's not a lunge until that front knee and halfway gets to be 90 degrees. Anytime you're using enough weight on one side of your body, you are working your core. The idea that core only means ab drills is wrong. Time. So we got one more round. We take 30 seconds rest. We're gonna do one more round. So, it's such a misnomer you just need to do ab drills for your core. Definitely not. You should do good ab drills, all the ones I'm gonna teach you this month, but kettlebell drills, one-sided kettlebell drills, and we'll throw more at you this month. Here we go. We're swinging in 3, 2, 1, begin. Halfway. And time. Roll up. Ready, set, begin. You got 5 seconds, folks. Give me 2 more. 2, 1, time. Seated press. Back to our right arm. Begin. I don't really care if you go fast on this one. I know by this 3rd round, your shoulders are probably starting to get heavy. Just give me some good ones. Shoot for at least 5. And really make that core, clench that core. As you drive the bell up, it'll go up better. If you, right before you go to press, plank position, folks, squeeze that core. You'll find that bell goes up easier. Ready? And go. All right, what do we do? Tuck the tailbone, keep the butt down. Squeeze your booty. Squeeze your palms together. Make those abs work harder than just a plank. 10 to go. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and time. Seated press. This is your last seated press. Ready? On you. Once you're ready, begin.
Right before you go to press it again, clench your core. Go to press, squeeze your core. And down. All right, side plank or teapot. Ready, set, begin. Remember, we're going 20 seconds on this guy. I would try both. We have people who love teapot and people who love side plank. I am much more of a side plank guy. I think it's more effective. And switch. But I have a ton of ladies who much prefer the teapot. So give them both a shot. If you use a 15-pound weight on teapot, it's not going to do the job. And time. Okay, suitcase lunge, this is it. This is your last one of the day. Okay, and we're ready, set, begin. In that tall posture. Last one on the side, and switch. And time. All right, folks. Flat belly workout. Thanks for joining us. Congrats. That was a nice little 3-rounder. I hope you felt good after doing that. Any parting words?
That's about it.
About it. Okay, we'll see you for the next one.